for the month of August, I have been focused on being consistent with my YouTube channel and preparing for storytelling shows that I'm hosting. So let's get into that. Hey there, I'm Shoshana, and I'm a writer and live storyteller. And on this channel, I'm documenting my journey from becoming amateur to professional storyteller. How am I doing that? I have no idea. We're all going to figure out at the same time. And then you can take notes on what works, what doesn't work. Be like, I don't know about that, Shoshana. Ooh, Shoshana, ooh. But then you might be like, yay, Shoshana. Who knows? All types of emotions are welcome here. So I'm looking down here because I have my notes. I'm not even going to pretend that I remember what I'm supposed to be saying. So for August, I kept it simple. I batch recorded all my shorts for August and for September because I post shorts, YouTube shorts, on Mondays and Fridays because I want to keep the channel active in August when I wasn't posting any long form videos, but I wanted to still make sure that you guys know and the YouTube algorithm knows that I'm still here. So I batch recorded those. I'm very excited about that. Behind the scenes, I've been planning for two upcoming shows actually. I have the Westport Library. We're doing an open mic show on September 21st with the theme of peace. And so I've been out. Did this just attack me? Rude. So I have been sending out promotions all over the place because I really want to focus on making the show Storytelling Sundays I want to make it a big deal, a big thing. I want people to really come and fill that room up. I want to have so many people coming to tell stories that we have to draw out of a hat. I want so many people just to be there to support storytellers that the room is always filled and there's always a big audience there. That's where we're headed with that, and it's going to happen. So I've also been planning for the next storytelling show in December. It's going to be another main stage show. And so, calling out for tellers, planning out, I want to be more mindful this time of how the process goes because I'm learning as I go along, and it's an interesting process, and I'm taking what I learned from last time and applying it to this time. The July show that I hosted had over 70 people in attendance. And the reason why I'm doing a December show is because two audience members said, it'd be nice if there was like a holiday theme. And I said, I was like, October, that's too quick. But what about a holiday theme like in December? And I approached the director of the Westport Library, and she said it was a go. And so now we're doing a holiday themed main stage show at the Westport Library in December 13th, I think it is. It's on a Sunday, so it's not 13th and it's the 14th. Do I have it in my notes? I don't. So what's coming up? Later on this month, I'm going to be posting the full footage. And when I say footage, I feel like it's so jargony. The full recording of Storytelling Sundays that I hosted in July. I'm super uber duper proud of it. It is the other day I sat back and I'm like, wow, Shauna, like you really did that. You curated, you put it together, you got the storytellers, you put everything, you made it all together. And that I'm very proud of myself. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. It is so good. It is so good. So it's going to be coming out on September 23rd, the fourth Saturday of this month, so in 2 weeks. So mark your calendars. It's going to be so good. We had over 70 people attend. And it's just, yeah, I'm really proud of that. And I can't wait to do it again in December. What's also coming up is I'm going to be putting my name in the hat at an upcoming Moth storytelling show. So if you've never heard of the Moth, they have storytelling shows. It's a nonprofit organization, and they have storytelling shows all over the world. And it started in New York City, in New York, in 1997. And the premise is telling true stories, no notes, on a stage based on a theme. So they have a theme test coming up, I think towards the end of the month. And so you go and you put your name in a hat, and they select 10 people. And they pick judges outside the audience, just random people, as far as I know. And they judge you, and the person that wins from that night becomes a Moth Story Slam winner. Now, after 10 shows of doing this, and they have 10 people, those 10 people compete to become and the winner of that becomes a Moth Grand Slam champion. I want to get both, but I can only get one at a time, and I need to be able to win the first one. I need to not win, of course, win, but I need to actually go. I've been saying that I want to do this for so long and haven't made it, but I'm going to make it this month, and I'm going to keep on getting it until I win it because it gives it's going to give me that street cred because people are impressed when you say, "Oh, I'm a Moth Story Slam winner." I'm like, huh, I want that. I just also like to win. So I want that and I want more. I want to win all of the competitions. I don't know of a whole lot. I know of another competition that happens annually in Hartford, and I'm definitely going to apply to that. I missed this year, so I'll do that next year. But I definitely want to get everything. I'm not just playing at this storytelling thing. I'm coming to get all the accolades, all the things because I don't have school anymore and I love being in school. I don't know how we got here, but you're just gonna get it anyway. And in school I used to get A's, but now where do I get grades? I can't. So now the grades are the awards, and that's what I'm going for. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Coming up next month, I'm going to share with you my plan of how I'm actually going to make money doing this. Because if you're in the storytelling world, getting started can be a little, I think, from what I've seen, making this a career, doing the personal storytelling. Like there's different genres of storytelling. There's folk telling, there's tall tales, and folk tales are the ones where the um, storytellers go into schools and libraries and tell stories there, and that's not what I want to do. I mean, I might want to do that for a time or two, but I want to really stick with the personal storytelling the most. But I'm not afraid to dabble into other things. So it's really so. Anyway, next month I will share with you my plan of how I'm going to make this money and what I've decided that I want to do. And then we need to start putting it together. We actually me because you're just watching me along this journey, and I appreciate that. And I'm going to be actually doing the work so that you can learn from my I don't want to say my mistakes, from my journey. How about that? Also coming up for me, I am going to Portugal and I am so excited. I love going. I know you're probably like, didn't you just go somewhere? Yes, I did. And now I'm going somewhere again. And I'm very excited to go to Portugal. It's my first time being in that beautiful country, and I am just looking forward to going. It's actually my first time going with my boyfriend as well. So that'll be a nice, beautiful trip for us to go. And I'll tell you all the things about it, share pictures, videos, and whatever. You can follow me on my Instagram at Shoshana Writes. I was gonna say .com. That's not true. Shoshana Writes. The end. So that is what is happening this month. We are working on stories. We are pitching places. I did pitch somewhere. We're gonna see if I hear back from that. We are going on vacation, and I'm fully stepping into the becoming the woman who turns stories and into connection, joy, and makes income from it. And I can't wait for you to come along this journey so I can show you. And then if this is something that you're interested in, then you can follow my footsteps, improve it, or see what I'm doing and be like, I'm not doing that. Or you'll go ahead and say, oh, maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll try that, because I have not seen anyone document their storytelling journey. Usually when people talk about storytelling, they talk about telling a story to, like in marketing, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm actually talking about telling stories to tell stories, maybe to teach a lesson, maybe just to entertain. And so we're gonna see what that's like, because I know I'm gonna do it. I know I can do it, and so we're just gonna see how I do it. And that's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. What's also coming up is that in um, September, well, that's this month. No, yeah. What's also coming up? What's also coming up is that, wow, dear Lord, why are they playing music while I'm trying to do this? Can you hear it? We just gonna dance it out. Do, 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 do. What's also coming up this month is that I am going to place my name in the hat at a story at the Moth storytelling at a Moth. Why can't I say words? One more time.